In Indonesian, we call it MBG, makan bergizi gratis, so free nutritious meal. Well, basically it came about, you know, I've been campaigning, I've been running for president, I think. I ran for president, I think, 5 times in this last 25 years, I think, 20. 5 times I ran, 4 times I lost. The last time I won. What I'm trying to say is, during this campaign, this 5 campaign, I traveled to many areas, to many villages, and every time I come to the village, I see young children greeting me. They come and stand and they wave and so I talk to them and I ask them, what's your age? And I was many times surprised. When I thought that the little boy in front of me must be only 4 years old because of his body, he replied that he was 10 years old. And the little girl who I thought must be only 5 years old, she said she's 11 years old. And it went on, so I was shocked. So I saw directly and physically, I saw stunting, I saw malnutrition, I saw poverty in my eyes. And it's very difficult for people who are living in the elite to understand that children can eat sometimes only rice with salt. And so that got me thinking. Then I remembered the schools in Europe, in UK, and the US. They had free meals for lunch. So I said, and then I read about Brazil. I saw this, the importance of doing something. And then I realized that India, their per capita income is less than Indonesia. And yet their leaders had the courage to have free meal program for their children. So I said to my team, I said, if India can do it, why cannot Indonesia? And India, I think, has done it since 2010. And they have put it into their laws that free meal is mandatory for the children. Brazil does this. So when I started planning for this, it was in 2023, I think. And at that time, there were 77 countries that had a free meal program. So I said Indonesia must be the 78th or 79th. So we started planning, and I announced it as my campaign program, and we designed it. And now I'm proud to say, as of a few hours ago, we have now 11,400 kitchens. I think, yeah, 11,400. Yusa, berapa ya? 11,900. Sorry, 11,900 kitchens. And we are feeding today 35.4 million mouths. So 35.4 million mouths. Yeah, and that's the equivalent of 7 Singapores. So we are feeding 7 Singapores every day. And I think, yes, we have glitches. I think we had food poisoning. But when we counted the number of meals we gave out, the number of food poisonings. I think the statistic is as low as 0.0007, which I think is not, I mean, even one poisoning is not acceptable. But I think in any human endeavor to have a zero defect or zero accident or zero mistake, I think is very rare in human endeavor, in my opinion. I don't make an excuse. We are determined to make it as near to zero as possible. We increased our oversight, SOPs. We are now buying new equipment, filters for the water, test kits for the food, modern equipment to heat the water, to heat the trays that are being, so we are putting it, trying to increase all the oversight.
Now with these meals, walk us through what it's already doing to the farming community.
Yes, what we find out, you see, because now we send the money straight to the kitchen. We don't go through all these, layers of bureaucracy. We straight, and we have trained, before the whole program, we have trained 32,000 managers. These are all graduates from university, 32,000. We trained them 3 months, and then they are deployed into the villages. And then we have a partnership with local foundations, local groups, and local entrepreneurs. So this is a government and government-private, let us say, partnership, because the foundations, the local groups, some entrepreneurs, they are the ones who build the kitchens and run the kitchens according to our specifications and our SOPs. So one kitchen is designed to provide food to between 3,000 to 3,500, 3,800 children and pregnant mothers. So what happens is, one kitchen will need 3,000 eggs every 2 days or every 3 days. We'll need 3,000 cucumbers, 3,000 carrots, 3,000 tomatoes, 3,000 pieces of chicken, and etc. So what happens is, the local farmers find out, oh, we have a guaranteed offtake for our products. And so they're growing new stuff. We hear a lot of stories, a lot of testimonies. They are building fish ponds, and those in the coastal areas, they increase their fish production. So it's very exciting. What I got a report, and this is from the Rockefeller Institute. I got a visit from a delegation of the Rockefeller Institute, led by Mr. Roy, I think it's Roy Cohen, I think, right? And they said to me, in their experience, going through many countries in the world with the same program, they said that every $1 spent in the free meal program, the return on the $1 is between $5 to $37. So this is massive. It really encourages me, because my purpose is to overcome the hunger of the children. That is my first purpose. But in the sense that we put in so much resources to the villages and the poor areas of Asia, even the urban areas, even Jakarta has undernourished children. So, and this, I think, is providing a big boost to the economy, in my opinion.
And
that's the feedback I get.